Hi folks, welcome back to Raakesh iWave Lab, a Techno Hub channel for placement training. In this tutorial, in this session, we are going to discuss about Salesforce dependency. So let me see what is Salesforce dependency into. So that is field dependency into. So that is field dependency in Salesforce are the filters that allow the users to change the content of a pick list based on the values of another field. Here we are going to have two fields. One is going to be state, the other one is going to be city, or we're going to have city and place, right? For example, when I select city called Chennai, so automatically the list of places in Chennai only should be displayed on the places. So from where I have to pick the places here. So that is what we call this field dependency, right? The field dependency in Salesforce are the filters that allow the user to change the content of the pick list based on the value of the another field. It is based on the value of the another field. For example, when I select Bangalore or Bangalore, right, automatically the list of Bangalore, whatever details have given, that should be listed there, right? As well, from there, I can select Madiwala, Bommanahalli, or Tippasandra, or Indiranagar, right? So those places will be displayed only with respect to Bangalore. Bangalore will be displayed only with respect to Chennai will be displayed. Only with respect to Pune will be displayed. Only with respect to Mumbai will be displayed. Only with respect to Visakhapatnam places will be displayed. Now here we are going to have two fields called country and state, or city and places. We are going to have it. We have to display all the states that are related to the country field. We are going to display all the city that are related to the places, right? Places field. So either way we are going to do it. So the field dependency, likewise district that are related to state. Here one field is dependent to another field. In the field dependency, we have two fields. They are called as controlling field and dependent field. In the field dependency, we have two fields. One is called controlling field. The other one is called dependent field, right? So now let me see what is controlling field. A controlling field is the field that which controls the available value in one or more of the corresponding dependent field. The controlling field is nothing but the city. When I select the city, like Chennai or Bangalore or Pune or Mumbai, right, or Vizag, so these are all the controlling fields. These fields will control the dependent field, right? The fields which are controlled by the controlling field, right, that is called controlling. That is controlling the dependent field is called controlling field. The field of the dependent field which is being controlled by the field is called controlling field. The dependent fields which are controlled by the field is called controlling field. So where is coming to dependent field? A field, right? The dependent field that displays the value of the value selected. So if at all I select Bangalore, corresponding places will be displayed, right? That is called dependent field. Got it? So now custom pick list can be both controlling and dependent field. Here, the custom field can be both controlling and also as a dependent field. But whereas coming to standard pick list field can only be used for controlling. Already, you know, if at all going with standard objects, standard fields, so that will be like act as a parent, right? Whereas the custom fields, custom objects, right, will act as a child object, or like what is that? It is going to be the dependent field, right? Default values can be set for controlling field. We cannot set default values for the dependent pick list. For the controlling field, we can able to set the default value. For the dependent field, we cannot able to set the default value. Got it? So multi-select pick list can be dependent. So can be dependent. Controlling fields must be added to the page layout. In controlling fields, we can add up to 300 values. So here, multi-select pick list can be dependent. It can be a dependent field. Multi-select pick list can be dependent field. And the controlling field must be added on the page layout, right? And the controlling field, how many controlling fields that we can have it? So for the controlling fields can have how many values? That is the different fields, that is different values. So at the maximum, it can have 300 values here. Got it? So now let me see how to create a field dependency. Now let me see how to create a field dependency. Again, what you have to do, you have to go to the object manager, or you have to go to setup home, platform and tools, object and fields, then object manager, then you're going to select the object. Say here, so we in the theory, we are going to go with the customer object. Whereas in the demo, I'm going to go with the invoice object, right? So invoice also will have a step. What is that? City and places, right? I'm going to create these two fields there in invoice, and I'm going to use it for the field dependency. I'm going to use it for the field dependency. Got it? But here I'm going to use customer as an object here. So how do I go and select it? You know already, like the earlier session, I told you how to use how to select the object from the object. Either go and click on the object manager, and you have a drop down menu. From there you can select the customer object or any other objects, right? If at all it is not there, go to the quick find box, enter that, so you can get the list. Right from the list you can select the link or double click the link. It takes to the this page, detail page, like something called field and relationship, right? So now now when you click on field dependency, you have to click on field dependency. Got it? So now, and then you have to click on new button. Now you can see the field dependency on the detail page will be on the top, right? After the new button, you have a button called field dependency. When you click on field dependency, so it will take you to the field dependency page like this, and then you can see the new button. You have to click on new button. Once you're done with it, right, then you're going to give the controlling field, and you're going to select the dependent places. Once you're going to select the controlling field, and you're going to select the dependent places. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to create two fields. One is called city and places, while I give the demo. So now the controlling field is going to be city, and dependent field is going to be places. After this, I'm going to click on continue button. After I continue, it will take you to this place. So now, so we have to select one by one for the Chennai. So we have to select the Tambaram and I have to say insert. Right, when I have to select Westmoreland, I have to say insert. Like that is include value. We have to select include values. Like Gindi, I have to select include values. Right, for Chennai. Whereas coming to Bangalore, again I have to select Bommanahalli and I have to select include values. And Madiwala, I have to select include values. Indira Nagar, I have to select include values. Similar way for Pune also. For Pune, again I have to select the Katraj, select the include values. So Ravat, and then I have to select include values. And Viman Nagar, again I have to select the include values. Vizag, again I have to select Madravada, select include values. Then Tagarapalasa, then select include value. Then Madhyapalam, select include value. Similarly for Mumbai also, you have to select Juhu, select include values. Colombo, then select include values. Goraj, and then select include values. After this, after you done it, right? After you do this, then click on next button, right? And try to save it. Once you save it, now we have to test it. Now what you do, you go to the you go to the app launcher and select the app. Either you can select the recruitment app or Pharma app, whichever app you wanted, you can select it. And you have to click on the invoice object, or here I go with customer object, but in the demo, I'm going to show with the invoice object. Open the new, click on new button, and the user interface will be displayed. You enter the details, and that you can see when I select city Chennai, right? So the list of places with regards to Chennai will be displayed here. With regards to Chennai, from there you can select only the Chennai places here, right? So that this is what, where the city is going to be the controlling field, and whereas the place is going to be the what is it, place like Tambaram, Westmoreland, Gindi, all belong to Chennai. These are all the dependent fields. These are the different fields. So guys, now I'm going to get into demo. Now just please wait. So let me get into demo now. Now see here. So this is, so now I'm already into my production environment. I'm already into my production environment. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to add two fields. One is going to be city, the other one is called places, right? Again, I click on object manager. From the object manager, I'm going to click on invoice object. I'm going to select the invoice object. Now it will take me to the invoice object, field and dependency, that is detail page. I'm going to click on field and dependency. Here I'm going to add two fields now. One is going to be city, the other one is called places. One is going to be city, the other one is called places. Okay, now, so thing is that I'm going to click on new button. I'm going to click on new button, right? And so I'm going to select it as a pick list. I'm going to select it as a pick list and click on next button, right? So I'm going to say it is going to be city, right? And I'm going to enter the values here. Here, Chennai, Bangalore, then Vizag, Pune, then Mumbai, right? After this, I'm going to click on next button. Right, visible to all places. Right, and then I'm going to click on next button. So then I'm going to click on save and new. This city pick list will be added into my invoice layout. Now click on save and new. Again, I'm going to create one more field now. Again, that is also going to be pick list. I'm going to select pick list now. Right, click on next button. And now I'm going to type places here. And I'm going to enter the values here. Right. So I'm going to enter the values for the places. Like for places. I'm going to enter Tambram, Gindi, Tinagar, Coimbatore. Then for Bangalore, Bommanahalli, Madiwala, Tippasandra, Indranagar, and for Pune, Kathraj, Rawat, Viman Nagar, and for Vizag, Maduravada, then Madhyalapalam, MVP, then Thagarapu Valasa, and then for Mumbai, Juhu, then Kolaba, then Royal. Right, these are the places I'm going to enter. After entering this, I'm going to click on next button. I'm going to say visible to all profile. After this, click on next button. Right, and this field will also be added into my invoice layout. Then now click on save. Now I have created two fields. Right. Now what I have to do? I have to again select the invoice object. Right. Again, I have to select the invoice object. After this, then what I have to do? After selecting invoice object, again I have to, what is that? After selecting invoice object, so again what I'll do? So assume that I've created the two fields like city and places. Again, I've selected two fields called city and places. Got it? So now what I have to do? So here, so field dependency. You have to do go with the field dependency, right? Again, I'll click on object manager. So now, otherwise, go to object manager here. You have to select the invoice now, right? Under field dependency, that is field and relationship. On the top, we have field dependency. So under field and relationship page, you have on the top, you have field dependency page here. I'm going to click on field dependency now. Now I have not created any field dependency here. No field dependency is available here. I'm going to click on new, right? I'm going to click on new. It takes you another page. And what is the control field now? The control field is going to be city. And what is the dependent field? It's going to be places. I'm going to give controlling field is going to be city and dependent field is going to be places. And click on continue. And then click on continue. Right? So now here for Chennai, right? I have to select all the fields will be available here. Right? But only thing is I have to select these for Chennai. I select Tambram and click include field. Select Gindi and click include field. And select Tinagar and click include field. Select Coimbatore and click include field. So for Chennai, only these fields, right? These places. Whereas coming to Bangalore, right? For Bangalore, again I'm going to select Bommanahalli and click on include field. Madiwala, click on include field. And then Tippasandra, select it and then click on include values. And then Indranagar, select it and then click the include values button here. That is coming to Vizag. Vizag again. So Vizag it is going to be, so Maduravada, select Maduravada, click on include value. So Madhyalapalam, select it and then click on include value. MVP, select it and include value. Then Thagarapu Valasa, select it and then include value. Pune is going to be Kathraj. Select Kathraj and include values. Rawat and select include values. Viman Nagar, select the include values. Click on include value button. What is coming to Mumbai? Juhu, select this and select include values. Colombo, select this and click on include values. And Coral, and then Coral, right, select this and include values. So like this, we're going to select the what is it, dependent fields for the controller. This is the control field, and these are all the this is the control value, and these are the dependent values. This is the control value, and this is called dependent value. This is going to be control value, there is a control field, and these are dependent values. So when I click on Pune, only these values will be displayed. When I click on Mumbai, only these values will be displayed. When I click on Vizag, only these values will be displayed. When I click on Bangalore, only these values will be displayed. When I click on Chennai, only these values will be displayed. Now after this, finally I'm going to click on save, and then we're going to test it, right? And now we're going to test it. We have done it. We are done with the field dependency, and now we're going to test it. In order to testing this, then what I have to do? I have to click on app launcher, right? Either you can go for recruiting app or pharma app, whichever is that. I'll go with recruiting app, right? Recruitment app. So there we have invoices. There we have invoices, right? I'll click on invoices, new invoice, right? Invoice date here. I'm going to say invoice date is going to be 29, and customer name is going to be Harshat, and position web developer. Invoice amount is going to be 1000, and discount value is 10, and mobile number, so 98473628. So that is my mobile number. And then so IT company. Now see your city. For example, I'm going to select Vizag. So corresponding field will be displayed, right? I have selected Vizag here. Now see here the corresponding field. Maduravada, Madalapalam, MVP, Tagarapalsa only will be displayed here, right? So see now here under when I select Vizag, only corresponding to Vizag places will be displayed here, right? Corresponding to Vizag places will be displayed here, right? Now you select any one of the places here and then click on save. So the data is getting saved here. The data is getting saved here. Got it? So the data is getting saved. So this is how we are going to create field dependency. This is how we are going to create field dependency. This is how we are going to create field dependency. So now, guys, I think you would have understood the field dependency. I think you have understood the field dependency, right? So if at all you have any doubts, you can send me to info@iWave, info.iwave@gmail.com, info.iwave@gmail.com. So any queries, you can contact me to 8550791168 or 8142000037. Please subscribe to our channel, and it is Raakesh at Techno Hub channel for placement training. So please subscribe and click on bell icon, and then please view the entire video so that support our channel so that you can learn your Salesforce admin course also, and prepare well and be safe, and please take necessary precautions. Don't go outside and be inside the house. Try to learn your Salesforce course so that you can prepare for yourself for the placement and also for your certification exam. So please stay tuned. Bye-bye.